Okay, we are back after a very horrible start. Once again, I'm joined by my co-caster, the Slav.
Hi guys, and obviously you couldn't hear me the first time round, so I'm gonna do my whole match preview again.
Yeah,
So
everything
we
was.
are we are playing on Bind today. Gonna be really interesting. Of course, Blue Eyes last three games have won on Bind. Look really dominant on this map when they've played on it. But Monolith, I mean, we saw a little bit of them earlier, but of course the game is being restarted, so it's going to be interesting. I mean, Blue Eyes looked fairly dominant on attack, but you really never know with Saturday Night Scrap, do you?
No, you don't. And first time. I mean, technically second, but first time we're seeing Monolith play uh ever in Valorant Arena EU. And here they go. Of course, Monolith starting on defense, and Blue Ice on the attacking side.
So it's a bit of a switch around. Used to be now on the Omen, which I don't really. Correct me if I got that wrong. I think he may have been playing another region. I can't remember. Yeah, it's really, it as though it's going to be a push for Blue Eyes.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like.
Ghost, Classic and Frenzy, and T. Classic for sure. Frenzy.
And look at this 5 stack that I've only just realized. All players in lamps. I'm not sure why, but this is probably going to work out for them because they are all, of course, in the right position. And here they go, showing some aggression on short. A lot now, and if they try and take control of lamps, then they are going to be greeted by a very pleasant surprise. And this is going to be funny. Look at Anthony's. He goes in, doesn't manage to find any. It's a bloodbath already. Kills going down everywhere. And it's a 3v1 in favor of Team Monolith. And the final kill coming from Neon. Oh my goodness. Slav, what the hell was that?
What a start from Monolith. Jesus Christ, you see the fantastic. Don't see that often. And they get absolute like on blind. It's never gonna go well for you, is it? It's gonna be very interesting now because that's a really.
And it looks like you are having a couple of maybe connection issues there, Slav. We didn't hear you there for a sec, just to let you know. But here they go for B short push. All players going that way. Void is going to be. Oh no. Void misses the info, it looks like, and he thinks there's no one B. But they are definitely showing presence here. And spotted out by the camera by here we are. Here with this little classic being walled off, but Gon is on top of the site. Oh, and he's stuck on the wall. Unfortunate, but the rotators, of course, coming in. Spikes down. Void and Neon is still on this flank here. And this is going to be an interesting retake. Twix finding Divinky for the opening frag. Ilya is found by Mist to make it 4v4 retakes. Loose speed getting Buttons and Anton onto Hipper. Last man standing. Neon in the hookah position with his ghost. Might try to find a few picks. That's all you can really do. Finds one, traded out by Mist, and that is the second round. It's 1-1. Oh, we're looking at here. It looks like we're getting a full buy, potentially, almost full buy. Yeah, okay. It looks like we're getting a full buy from Team Monolith, apart from the half buy, and Team Blue Ice are quite mixed. You know, their economy is not too great.
I'm not sure if you can hear me.
Yep, you're all good now.
Alright, cool. Apologies, guys. My internet went a little bit.
Now for the A hit, splitting. Nope, not going bath. Okay, all going short. They like to back to the one side, to the one choke point. And Button managed to find a good entry frag there and get away with it tonight. And not too much damage dealt. He's going to flash out the smoke, but no one is there to be flashed.
Look at Hyper here.
Yeah, on this flank. Quite early flank. They're all going to run into him. Can he find any? He can find one. He's traded out by Twix. That is not what he would have wanted. But Neon is on the flank here. Again, finds one in this aim duel with Anton. Anton is very low. Gonna keep on flashing him. Maybe go for the peak. Not gonna go for the peak. Missed in the meantime, finding Hilya. Fighting off with Button. Just about manages to find Mist. And Anton is found by Neon to finish up the round.
And a really impressive showing from Monolith there. I mean, the flank from both players managed to get a few kills, and it just seemed to really pay off with their aggressive defending there. But yeah, they really went for it there, and you can see their just, as I say, aggressive defending really working out for them. Anyway, we see pretty much a full buy for either teams. Couple of Spectres in there. Oh no, but Hyper there going on the Frenzy and Button going on the Show, so it's going to be a mixed bag this round.
Yep, and here they go for this B hit. This time they're actually splitting, and Neon doesn't get the info on Long, which he might not be expecting though, but he does hear the footsteps. Neon is he going to look? Yes, he is. Finds one. The Lear taken out by Mist. Finds a second. Gets taken down by Gon. And now the aggression coming in from Hookah. Loose Speed is taken down by Hilya. Hilya looking for another one. Doesn't find it. It's a 2-on-2 retake situation as they're going to get the spike down here. And here they go. Flash coming out from Anton. He's not going to make use of it. And here we have Davinci making his way through elbow. And he's going to run into Anton here. Finds the pick very low, but of course the Devour is going to come out. 1v1 as Gon finds Button. This is the timer is ticking down, but Gon gets the kill to secure the round.
And a solid 3k from Gon there. Of course, playing on quite high ping, so pretty impressive from him. And yeah, as we see, of course, Blue Eyes fantastic control of site, and their game sense managed to pay off there. They knew what they were doing. They knew where people were going to come from, and it was just an impressive all-round display from them there. And it looks as though we're going to be getting an A push from Blue Eyes. It looks as though we're getting that. And we see econ-wise, it's very weird on the side of Monolith.
Yeah, here they go. As I said before, they're just sticking to one choke point. That's going to be short this time. Oh, Neon with an AWP shot there. AWP shot. Sorry, 2 through the Lear. What a shock. Is he going to look for any more? He's going to take out the Brimstone ultimate. Going to try and find some more picks as 1 through the Lear. Loose Speed finding Hilya. The spike goes down on the other side of the wall. And here they go in this 4v2 retake situation in favor of Team Monolith. The run it back coming out from Button. Doesn't manage to find anyone. Loose Speed now taking the duel. It's taken down by Neon. Neon with the op today. And Davinci is found by Twix. But Neon with the 4k on the round. What a play from Neon.
And Neon there, I mean, that was just fantastic from him. 3 op shots there. The second one through the Lear was absolutely incredible too. And there we go. We see Monolith now coming out 3-2 ahead. So definitely not what we were expecting after seeing the first game that of course crashed. But we saw pretty much Blue Eyes dominating it. But it doesn't seem like that anymore, as we see pretty light buy from Blue Eyes. They don't have their eco has been damaged a bit from losing that last round. And we see pretty much a full buy there from Monolith with the rifles and the operator.
Yep, here they go for a B hit. Neon is going to peek. Twix hit on Long. Finds the pick, very important entry frag, but they are being very aggressive here in this hookah position. They haven't jumped out yet. They're stuck by the cage, looks like. And Loose Speed making the first jump out. And they are given control of site again. Missed finding Hilya. And the flash is going to come out from Button. Is going to make any use of it? No, it's going to be found by Twist on her second kill. And the Hunter's Fury coming in from Hipper managed to deal a bit of damage to Gon, it looks like, but that's all that is going to be done by that. Neon on the op finds a second shot, nasty shot, with that perfect crosshair placement onto low speed. And a op at close range retake. Don't know if they know that Gon is in this hookah position. He is being flanked by Hyper even, my bad. Mist being pushed out of the position. Oh, but Gon does find Neon on with his op, and Davinci is found by Mist for her third kill on the round. And Hyper is gonna run back, save, and give the round to Team Blue Ice. Oh, but he's gonna. Never mind. Mist does decide to take the TP.
And there, as I've said multiple times, just the really, really fantastic side control from Blue Ice that we do see from them. And yeah, I mean, Hyper didn't really have much chance. It was a good save. And a decent op shot from Neon getting the opening frag, but other than that, Monolith seemed to get a bit overpowered by Blue Ice there. Anyway, we see Monolith going for a mixed buy. You see a couple of rifles in there, but a couple of pistols and a Spectre, and then the full buy from Blue Ice.
Neon, ooh, decided not to take the beat there as loose speed is maybe trying to get some revenge with an op of his own. And again, hookah aggression, all pushing that angle. Hyper trying to get some sort of dart in there, but Mist does punish for that. Neon under this hookah position. If they decide to push through, oh, this could be dangerous. Finds one. Can he find a second? No, he's leered. They still don't know. Gon finding with the knives. One second for Neon, and Davinci finding Gon. And that was good positioning. Oh, but look at Mist in that angle. Davinci is not expecting. Last player standing, Button. Full HP, a couple of abilities, and a good rifle. Could be able to do this retake. Is he gonna go for it? Looks like he is. Coming up against loose speed and Mist, who are both on this site. No one is watching the hookah position, so he decides to push through. Loose speed is watching it now, so if he jumps out of this hookah position, it can be very risky. Oh, nasty position, as we've seen this round already from loose speed. Look at that rifle sticking up. Oh, it looks like Button's going to back off. Loose speed probably hearing the steps. Might try and go after him after the spike detonates, but it doesn't look like it. They're going to run away, take the TP, and claim a fourth round.
And I think it was a good job that Button didn't peek there, because he was about to get absolutely massacred by loose speed there in the really nasty under hookah position. But looking at that leaderboard, Neon way out in front of his teammate with 15 kills there. And we see pretty much a full rifle buy. Well, we do see a full rifle buy from Monolith. And you do see a Spectre from Twix on Blue Ice, which is slightly surprising since they've won the last two rounds. And you see the op from low speed. And it looks as though we're going to get an A push from Blue Ice there. Let's see what they can do.
Yeah, here they go. They're getting some aggression from Davinci. Finds one, uses the Devour, and that's going to punish him. Does get traded out by Twix eventually. The rotate is coming in from these Monolith players here. The revive does come from Twix, and that's going to make it put it back into a 5v4. Neon trying to get a few picks there, but nothing is going to work out. Here they go, pushing out of this bath, but being pressured from heaven and backside. Ooh, but loose speed finding Hyper. Loose speed finding a second now. Hilliard is found by loose speed on his third frag of the game. Last player standing is going to be Button, found by Gon in lamps.
And a really, really dominant round there from Blue Ice. You just see a fantastic rush. The Sage Wall really working out to manage to get the plant, and they basically just killed Monolith. It seemed pretty easy for them there. We see what looks like now to possibly be a B push from Blue Ice. Oh no, maybe an A. I'm not quite sure whether it might be a split. And we see full buys from both teams, except for 3 Spectres on Monolith, so not really a full buy from Monolith.
Yeah, here they go. As you said, they're trying to make their mind up as to where they're going, but they're going for an A short hit. Plenty of aggression. Showing their presence. They like to do that, as we've seen. And Spike is going to be attempted to plant. Deep it down, and Looseby does find Hyper to give him clearance to put the spike down. Davinci finding Miss, making a 4v4 retake, but Looseby finds Davinci for the trade. Ready in the lamps position, Button gets Looseby, finds a second, turning into 2v2. Both players on short, Gon and Anton. They get the info of Gon. Run it back, coming in from Button. This could be big, but he's stuck in the smoke. Oh, he gets out. Finding a third, and he gets the info, and they're going to defuse? Yes, they do. They get the defuse down. The wall coming up. Is this going to be challenged by Gon? Yes, it is. Spraying through the wall, and it does not work. Ooh, Gon barely managing to escape.
And a bit of a mistake there from Blue Eyes. Didn't see it very often. But Gon just thinking it was a fake there and didn't push it and didn't manage to hit him through the wall. So not the greatest tactics from Blue Eyes there. I'm not quite sure what Gon was doing, but he decided not to rush, thought it was a fake, obviously. And now we see the really quite light buy from Monolith. 3 Spectres still, and Blue Eyes on all rifles.
Yeah, as you said, the fakey, yeah. Thought it was, even though, you know, having 2 players, you're going to expect one of them to be covering the diffuser. And Davinci trying to get some info on A short. Ooh, Anton punishes for the flanker this time. Very good idea from him to try that. From the shadows coming in from Looseby. Oh my god, he hasn't been spotted. He has, but is traded out by Davinci after finding Button and missed. Managed to find Hyper. Hilya on the complete wrong side, not knowing. Does rotate now. It's a 2v4. Davinci is going to be spotted by Anton. Flashed also. Knows the position of Anton. This is a little one-on-one they're having here. Mist is going to attempt to flank. And the peek coming in from Hilya in heaven. Anton finding Davinci and Twix to close out the round.
And once again, just a dominant attacking play from Blue Eyes. We see it so often on these tournaments. Just they like to show their presence, push in, and just spray at the other team and manage to take them all out there. It seems to be a tactic they like, and Monolith don't seem to be dealing with it too well so far. However, they are only 2 rounds in front. It's definitely still game on. And we see a very, very light buy from Monolith. And a full rifle buy from Blue Eyes, as we see Blue Eyes pushing A here.
Yeah, I mean, the phrase you viewers might have heard in the few tournaments before. Anything can happen, and Looseby is going to challenge Lamps. Ooh, great shot there onto Davinci. And Button in this Bath position is going to be flanked by Anton potentially if he doesn't check Bath. He's not going to, but he's around the box, finds one. Peek coming in from Anton, gets the trade. Very good trade from him. And now all players around the T side of A. Gon finding Neon. Hilya on the pistol. On the classic found by Gon. Gon's second frag on the round. And Hyper, I'm guessing, is going to go for something. Ooh, can't find Anton. Leaves him on quite low HP. But Anton does come out on top.
And I think Gon's double kill could have really, really won that round for them, basically. I mean, the 2 really, really good flick onto the head of Neon, as well as a very good shot onto Hilya. So we see Blue Eyes once again just managing to control that site really well. And yeah, we see a fairly full buy from Team Monolith, and we see a full rifle buy from Team Celeste, as Team Celeste once again, for I believe the 3rd round in the row, looking to push A here.
And guess what, Slav? It's a lamp stack again, funnily enough.
Oh,
and
no.
I'm ready to laugh, and this is going to be very funny. This happened in the 1st round, as we saw. And is it going to be Anton? It's going to be Anton again. He spots all of the enemies. Looseby trying to take the duel, found by Button. Ooh, Anton finds 1, finds 2. Gon actually finds Neon, it turns out, and Anton takes the TP, and that is going to reduce the chances of Blue Eyes being able to hold this spike down. Ooh, but Twix does find Hylia, which is going to potentially secure this last round in the half. And yep, Twix for the closing frag. Interesting
Well,
half.
I thought that was going to be an absolute slaughterhouse inside lamps there. But Blue Eyes, of course, Anton managing to get that spot on the whole team really helped them out there. And a really good play from Blue Eyes, managing to get all of Monolith there, and it just was a good play from them. They dealt with the full stack well and managed to get the win there. Anyway, second half starting now. We see mainly classics on Blue Eyes, Monolith Ethan with one frenzy, and then we see a bit of a buy from Blue Eyes here, spending on ghosts and frenzies, and it looks as though it's going to be a B long push from Team Monolith here.
Yeah, here they go. And what a half that was. As they slowly make their way up V long. Gives us a little chance to talk about it. Twix is up here. The rotate coming in, as you just heard, through the TP. Twix on this alpha angle, and the TP coming in from U5 players to the A site, leaving it completely empty unless Mist manages to come back here. And are we going to see the same sort of aggression from Team Monolith on Team Blue Eyes here? From Blue Eyes on Team Monolith here. Mist does manage to find a pick. Also, Looseby does, both with their mini Vandals, the Frenzy. Hylia coming into a duel with Looseby does come out on top. And it's a 1v4 even, as Hyper does go down, and Blue Ice has really been dominating this round, considering they have 4 players alive at the end, and great retake from them as Anton finds Hylia to secure the round.
And some really fantastic frenzy shots there from Blue Eyes, really taking advantage of that gun's just complete overpoweredness. I mean, if you know how to use that gun, it can be absolutely devastating. As we see there with a double kill from Looseby and Anton, I believe. And we see a bit of a buy here from Blue Eyes, investing in those Spectres, and then we only see a Marshall is the only non-handgun we see for Monolith as they go for all classic and a Spectre.
Yeah, and here they go. More aggression on B long. Ooh, Anton. Oh no, Anton's Wolf is going to reveal probably all 4 players on the long position there. And it's going to cue the rotate. Looks like, yeah, from all players, which might not be good, because if they decide to TP all the way back to A again, then it's not going to end well for... Okay, I say that, and I've just noticed Looseby holding this A, so he's ready. He's ready for an emergency rotate. A very speedy one too. Missed. Ooh, finding 2. Great 2 frags there from her. Hyper finding Looseby at the TP here. And it looks like they're going to still try to go for this B push. The drone from Hyper does get the info, which means Button is ready but can't do anything with the info. Gon finds Button. Mist onto the 4K on the round. Great job from Mist.
As you say, a fantastic 4K from Mist there. Yeah, we see Da Vinci getting caught out there with a right click on the classic. It's not the greatest from long range. And again, a really impressive performance from Blue Eyes there. You see the fantastic wolf there from Sky from Anton. Yeah, the Trailblazer really coming in clutch there as he finds out where they are and they just execute it perfectly. And it looks as though it will be a B rush once again for Team Monolith.
Yep, and look at this aggression from Looseby. This could be devastating. I take that back. Oh, but look at Gon. Oh no, trigger discipline from Gon, but he does find one and escapes with his life, so that is better than just, you know, failing it completely. The teleport comes in from Twix.
Look at Neon pushing on to B here. Maybe he's going to go for the flank.
Yeah, it looks like it, and they are not going to be expecting this, Team Monolith, which could be punishing. It definitely will be with Mist in the heaven position, taking shots. but the flank from Anton finds 2. And this little duel between Hylia and Twix. Twix is going to exit the teleporter. Who's going to come out on top here?
But Neon's
Twix
flank
does. Yeah,
could
look at
really
Neon
come
now.
in clutch here. They're not expecting this.
All players on A and A lobby missed searching for Neon, but she's going the wrong way. Neon finding 1. Gets Anton. Can't find a second, has gone, gets the trade. And they're pretty far ahead. Blue Ice with these wins and wins and wins coming in all of these rounds.
And that was a pretty strange round. We see loads and loads of flanking that round from both teams there, and it just seemed to catch both teams off guard. Neon, I thought he maybe could have done better with that flank, could have done a bit more damage there, as he maybe could have let them walk past. However, they are playing well, Monolith. It's just they seem to be struggling to get some grip here.
The peak coming in and short, and loose speed does punish Neon. Finding a second for loose speed. Missed finding Hyper now and completely destroying Team Monolith. Davinci last man alive, taken down by Mist. Wow, and it's match point on this best of 1, so you know it's going to be a game point if
and it looks
they lose.
as though Monolith could well be going home here. I don't see them coming back from this. I mean, anything can happen, of course, but
Yeah.
it's very, very unlikely at this point. However, we do see just Blue Ice absolutely destroying them there. And we see pretty much a full buy from both teams, just a Spectre on Team Monolith, as we see what looks to be an A push from Team Monolith to hopefully get the comeback here.
Gone, attempting the position again. Doesn't work out for him this time. They're going to take control of site. And Twix
But loose
takes
speed on
down
the flank.
Button. Loose speed finding Neon on this flank, as you said, Anton finding Davinci. And last player standing, taken down. And wow, that completely wiped out. Blue Ice completely wiped out the whole of Team Monolith. And there they go.
And Team Monolith was a really good start to the game, but they just couldn't carry on. And we see the quality of Blue Ice, as we have seen multiple times before, just really able to just completely change the way the game flows. Anyway, we're going to go for a break now as we prepare for the second game, which is Team Celeste against Team ESD. So please stay tuned in and see you guys after the break.
Hello, welcome back to the Saturday Night Scrapped. Now we are going to be seeing Team Celeste face off against Team ESD on this best of one, and the map we are playing on is Split.
This is going to be really interesting for me as I am usually a Team Celeste player. So I'm going to be last match I did play in. We did beat ESD, or Celeste did beat ESD on Split. So it's going to be really exciting match. Of course, ESD are going to be looking to get a bit of revenge. On Celeste, who of course beat them on Split, and Celeste going to look to carry on their winning ways and hopefully get into the finals tomorrow.
Yeah, here they go. So we're having I mean we don't have all locked in yet, but we do have 2 Sentinels on the ESD side, and on the Celeste team
This is
we do
interesting.
have a Sentinel.
Jake Vela not going for the Sage pick as he usually does. Seems like Axeler is taking Sage instead.
Yeah, here they go. The B is going to be going on the Reyna. And there go the lock-ins. We have a Viper, which we do not usually see.
No, Omen, of course,
Yeah.
usually the preferred controller in the game. However, you do see Viper get used occasionally, and this is one of those occasions.
Yeah, I think there's something been going on where, like in EU servers especially, I think Viper's been more popular, something like that.
Her
So
wall is very dangerous on the attack, of course, so you never know. And it looks as though it is going to be an A push for Team ESD here. Oh, they didn't grab the spike. They're going back to get it. Yeah, it looks as though it's going to be an A push. As we see almost all ghosts from both sides, just one classic each. So both sides really going for it econ-wise, looking to really get the upper hand here.
yeah, and here they go for this A hit, Team ESD. And you do have 3 players on this site. Potentially steps being heard by Champion here. Not gonna go aggressive. And the info coming in from Killjoy. Yep, peeking again, pretty dangerous. He's gonna decide to fall back, looks like. Champion, little Jewel does find one, finds Exeter. And Killjoy finding Haxa. Killjoy finding a second now. None more, as Killjoy is denied by Jake B. Ooh, Champion's Ghost is not looking that great there. And on the flank, Rids. Oh, misclick looks like pulling out the knife. But pressure coming on from all sides here. Does manage to find one, but Zint does find the trade to end the pistol round.
And Celeste with a really impressive start there. We see the misclick from Rids there pulling out his knife. But yeah, looking dangerous straight away, Celeste really capitalizing in that pistol round. And just looking to try and get a comfortable win here. And we do see both sides with one Spectre and then all pistols. And we do see an A site push once again. Maybe not the best idea. They seem to control it quite well last time, but we'll see what happens.
No aggression from Champion this time, again. But he did decide to fall back last time, and yep, there goes again. Too risky, looks like. Killjoy now holding this A main. Angle. Can I get a little bit of info? No damage, no nothing else. Champion does manage to find Jake V. Looking for the Devourer rather. And Killjoy.
Black screen.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to take a match timer after this. Killjoy got on the 2K, Champion also with the 2K, and last player standing gonna run into Zint with maybe a little bit of an internet connection error. Quite unfortunate for him. And gonna make his way into the vent where he meets Champion, finds Champion. Rids is ready though. Oh, and trying to go up the line, looks like. found by Rids. And we are going to be taking a little bit of a pause here just for 1 second, as we have a few technical difficulties. We'll be right back with you. Okay, we are back after, once again, another technical bit of difficulties, but we're back. We apologize. And in this third round, we're seeing an B-push.
We see once again another dominant round win from Team Celeste. Killjoy playing really well so far. And we see actually a bit of a bigger bias, surprisingly, from ESD than from Celeste, who of course have Killjoy playing the Sheriff, but we see mainly rifles from ESD, which is slightly surprising.
Champion with the peak, punished for the peak, but look at this one-way setup from Zinth. Definitely showing what he can do with the Viper here. Look at how nervous Haxa is to peek that, and does back off eventually. Killjoy does manage to find a pick with the Sheriff onto Debbie. And they're playing pretty passive right now. No pushing at all coming in from Team Celeste, which is probably a good idea. Looks like they're going to go for the rotate nice and quietly. And there they go. Are any of the players here expecting this? Meme God is going to have a check on mid. Doesn't see anyone. And now they decide to rotate, completely ditching the B site, just with the camera left. Ridwan's camera on the B site. Okay, it looks like Zinth is going to stay there, but they are going for the 8 hit off the rotate. And what are they going to manage to do? Are they making their way back? It looks like Meme God has made his way back to B, and so has Rids, and that is not good because Killjoy on the eco. Oh, pulling out the knives. Oh, doesn't manage to find anyone. That's not good, but they are rotating back as they gain the info that they're trying to take this site here. Not much time for the plant to come down, but it does come down.
Back screen.
And Hacks are finding Rids. It's a 2v2 retake situation. Jake on ramp. Flash coming out. He's not hit by it. They are focusing on him quite a lot. And Zinth with the trade. It's going to be a 1v1 elbow where Haxa is located. Ooh. But is Zinth going to take that route? Zinth is not going to take the route. Ooh, and Haxa does find the pick.
We're just gonna have to pause the match timer here.
Yeah, as we do have another bit of a
technical difficulty. We seem to be struggling slightly tonight, so I apologise to the viewers for that.
Okay, we are back. More technical difficulties. You know, we're gonna try and get this fixed, but here we are, round 4.
Yeah, and of course, last round we saw the win from Team ESD. The peak from Zenth really not working there, and we see we see Haxer capitalize on that. Anyway, it looks as though it's going to be a B push
Yeah.
for Team ESD here.
Meme God with this Sheriff and light shields. Maybe gonna try and make something work. Champion finding to be on mid, but they show aggression there. Nope, they're gonna fall back. Quite a smart move. And playing quite passively. This defensive side. You do see Haxer trying to make his way over to the ace site. Surprisingly, they haven't got anyone to rotate over there yet. Oh, Luca, dangerous peek, does get punished for it, and the spike is in the open. Are they going to be able to get it back? Ooh, just about managing to get it back there, Jake, but he is taken down with a headshot on the Sheriff by Rids. And the wall coming up from Exila. And it's a 2v5. Rids finding Exila, making it a 1v5 now. Champion on mid. Looks like he's going to go for the save, which is quite a smart move. And so far, flawless round. Sorry, not champion. Haxer even last day standing, my bad. Not going for the save, clearly.
I was about to say it looks like it's going to be a win for Celeste, but
10 seconds left.
they do, no, it will be a win on this round for Celeste here, as they do have control of Spike.
Yeah, fantastic. Fantastic, flawless round.
Really, really impressive there from Team Celeste. Just, I think the kill on Luca just really cemented that round when they managed to get control of Spike. And really also, really impressive, snake bites from Zinth, just managing to completely take over the Spike. And we do see a full buy from Team Celeste, also an operator in there, and we see a very light buy from Team EST with 2 classics in there. So yeah, you see what looks like to be an A site push.
Yeah, Killjoy with this op, as you said. Maybe able to find an opening frag. Oh, Haxer with the on-point crosshair placement is going to punish the peak. And last player standing on the site is Champion to try and hold them off from getting control. Does manage to find one. Is going to use the dismiss, not get any health back. But Rids is here to support. Finds one, finds 2. Great picks from him, turning it into a 4v2. Can't find a third. Oh, but suddenly Devi and Luca have managed to change this round around, and it's going to be a 2v2. The Killjoy lockdown coming in. Meme God finding Devi on site, under heaven, last place standing. Luca needs to wait 4 seconds. Can he get player lockdown? Oh, and he runs out of ammo just too early. And that's a round win again for Team Celeste.
I'm really unlucky there for Luca. I mean, I thought he had the round there, but the Vandal, of course, has less bullets than the Phantom and just managed to run out of them there. And of course, Zinth capitalizes, gets very lucky as he gets killed just before the lockdown initiated, and that really could have come very differently if just that Phantom had run out of bullets just less early. Anyway, we see a push on A from Team ESD here.
And they're back on the eco, so... And straight off the bat, you can see Devi taking plenty of damage, but getting the heal to restore some of that. And all players rotating over to the ace site, which is going to be very beneficial, as I said, considering they're on an eco. Now pushing this ramp position, pressure being put on Killjoy. Even though they're on this eco, ooh, getting Killjoy very low. Dashing out of the ramp. What can they do with this push? It's a 4v5. The weaponry, the rifles they have is really going to change this round. To be trying to find some, but there's 3 4 kills coming in with the rifles. Last player standing, Jake V, maybe looking for some econ damage. That's really it. That could be done. Can find one, but it's traded out by Meme God to get 5th round in for Team Celeste. They're dominating so far.
And a fantastic 3k there from Mean God, really taking advantage of the power of the rifles there and just completely destroying Team ESD on ramps there. And it's been a very dominant defense so far from Team ESD. We see a full rifle buy from both sides, but Team ESD's econ not looking the strongest. However, that eco round did manage to save them a bit as they push B now.
Now Zinth looks like a connection error for the 2nd time. Yep. There goes Zinth for an easy opening pick. Champion does manage to find a consolidation for that loss there. And it's going to be a 4v4. And look at this aggression on mid. Rid's finding Haxa, but traded out by Exila. And Champion holding this T angle. No, he's going to back off. The revive is going to come in from Exila, trying to hold the body. Yeah, Champion coming back to try and find the res, and Meme God finding Luca, which is definitely going to put pressure on Team ESD as they try to push here. And they're just going in little gunfights at the moment. Exila finding Champion, making a 2v3 in favor of Team ESD. And from the shadows, of course, coming in from Jake V to get the plant on the ace site. The rotate's coming in. Ooh, Killjoy is hearing the steps in sewer. Not going to decide to go there. So they do get some info that players are going to be coming from A main. And they're not afraid to make sound, seems like. Here they go for this retake. They don't have too much time on the clock, and Killjoy is taking the long way around the ramps, which is going to waste quite a lot of time. Meme God spotted, but not afraid to make his way to the site. Killjoy finding one, but does not look like there's enough time. Ooh, the kills are coming in, but the time is not in favor of Team Celeste. That is a 2nd round in the bag for Team ESD.
And Team Celeste just getting really unlucky there. I think Killjoy taking the long way around ramps really slowed them down there, and that really affected the whole round in general. But we see a full rifle buy from both sides except for Zinth, who appears to be having a... Oh no, Zinth is back in. Buys rifle, so we see full Phantoms on Team Celeste. In what's now could be a very game-changing round as ESD looking to get back into it.
It's going to be a B hit, but look at this lurk on mid from the B. I say lurk, completely giving away his position. But could definitely deal some damage, but there is 2 players in this vent. Oh, Killjoy trying to potentially find the pick. Oh, Red One trying to jump for the info. Does find the B. Good entry frag. And then Neural Theft coming in. Luca finding Meme God in the meantime. And it's a 4-on-4. They do have 2 ultimates available here. Try and hold off the site and potentially for a retake with Zinth having his ultimate ready. Here they go for this retake. Killjoy in a great position. Can't find any more than one, but Rids does find Jake V. And great retake so far. Last player standing is going to be Exila, finding one, traded out by Zinth. The defuse is coming in. And you're seeing Killjoy buying the up again in round 9 here. And
apologies, I was muted.
Quite
I
a
didn't
mixed
realize.
buy coming in from Team ESD.
Sorry, I was muted there. But yeah, as I say, just an impressive retake from Team Celeste last round, which managed to get them the round winner.
Here they go for this A hit. Quite aggressive positioning. Nice shot from Killjoy to find a great entry frag. Can't find the second, but Ridwan is there to take it. Look at this aggression from Ridwan. Wow, this Cypher Sentinel aggression. Finds one pick. Is he going to check the left? Finds a third. Wow. Last player standing as he nods his head. Haxa trying to make his way to the B site with the spike, but he took it. Zinth. Yep, 500 ping. There it is. Having a few issues, but he is ready on this site. But I don't know how possible this fight is going to be with this level of ping. Oh no, Haxa's going to run into him. Unless he makes it out. Oh, he might have heard the step as well. Haxa has no clue. They are swarming this B site though, and oh god. Anything gonna be able to be done here with the sheriff? They don't know, they don't know. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh, Zin finds one. Gets himself an op. There's plenty of people coming at him though. He's gonna go for the plant, it's gonna be risky. Misses the shot onto Ridwan, but they're pushing him from CT. There's nowhere to run, and he's completely surrounded and swarmed by Team Celeste. That was very interesting how they were sort of running around each other, not seeing where Haxa was.
And maybe not the best idea for Haxa to actually go for the kill there. I think if he hadn't revealed his position, that would have been really given him an advantage, because they had no idea he was there. I'm not quite sure how he managed to sneak round them all, but he did. And I think if he hadn't gone for that kill and planted late, he could definitely have had a chance.
Yeah, that trigger discipline
however,
was massive.
Yeah, he didn't manage to keep the trigger discipline, and there you go.
Here for this B push. The Lear coming out. Champion's not ready for it. Ooh, but Champion does come out on top of that duel. But they are peeking mid here, trying to get a trade, trying to find the trade as urgently as they can. They're not going to get it. Plenty of aggression on mid, plenty of... Oh, but the distraction from mid does let Jake V pass. No, he's found by Rids. Luca finding two though. Rids finding Haxa now, and it's a 3v2. And now the 1v3. Exila. No shield or anything. Gonna attempt something. Does have the info on Meme God. Gonna take the duel. Take these 1v1s. Try and isolate them, but Champion is ready in heaven. Meme God does manage to find Exila though to get them an 8th round. They're 6 ahead now.
And an impressive headshot there from Meme God, managing to click down on his mouse quicker there. And we see just again the distraction from mid managed allow Jake V to push into side, but it seems that ESD are slightly struggling with managing to actually get onto site and stay there, because it seems as though Celeste are really taking advantage of their strength in that department, as we see almost a full buy from everyone except for a Stinger and a Spectre.
Great camera from Rids. Wow, got plenty of info. The revive coming in onto Haxa. Jake V with the collateral kill. Great collateral kill from him as they're pushing this ace site hard and not taking any second thoughts.
You should run.
The lockdown is going to come in from Luca. Exila finding Meme God. It's a 2v5 retake for Celeste. It's going to be very challenging, if anything. Zinth is detained in the vent. Jake V has no clue about it. Champion now trying to make his way through main. Found by Jake V. Zinth might be able to do something here though. Ooh, no one was holding the angle. Jake V potentially going to get the 4K on the round. Gets the 4K. Great play by him.
And a really fantastic performance from Jake V there that round. I mean, the fantastic collateral kill, how nice was that? And then managing to pull it off of the 4K, potentially turning the momentum of this game towards ESD, as we see a full rifle buy for both sides here. Looking to, well, it seems less looking to cement their dominance so far, and ESD trying to change the momentum as we see what looks as though it's going to be an A push from Team ESD.
Here they go. You do have Killjoy on the sorry, not Killjoy. Haxa rather on the lurk. Good entry frag here from the B. Gets the info on Rids. Does find Rids. And now you do have champion here. Can't find anyone, and this aggression and this free care already from DB is fantastic. Looking for more, it looks like Zinth on his 500 ping. 4k for DB. Can he finish the S? Will he be allowed it by his teammates? We will see. Fantastic gameplay we're seeing here though. Oh, looks like the ace is gonna come in. And it's almost stolen by Exila. Fantastic performance there in the 12th round, sorry, of the game. It is the side switch.
Performance. What a performance from DB there, managing to get the ace. Only the second Saturday night scrap ace. Managing to almost be as good as Sunny's one a couple of weeks ago. Except that did have a triple collateral sniper shot, of course. I think everyone remembers that. But yeah, a really, really impressive ace from DB. And fantastic play from ESD overall there going into the round switch. As we see both teams buying 4 ghosts, and we see Team Celeste looking to rush B. However, we do see Killjoy setting up on B, which could give them a disadvantage here.
Yeah, Luca has got a lot of lineups, it looks like, with all the swarm grenades and everything here and turrets, but it's walled off by Exeter here, which is going to completely put them off, looks like. Now, plenty of mid aggression by these 3 players. Jake V may not be expecting this. Smoke's coming out, trying to hold them off, even though he doesn't know they're there. Finds 1. Can he find any more? He's not expecting it, and the trade comes in from Killjoy. And are they going to make their way to A? It looks like they are. They're expecting a player here, but little do they know there's no one here ready for them. Bridge is found by DB. DB with a second frag. Killjoy finding 1. Can Killjoy get another? Doesn't look like it. Dashing away to safety. They should be making their way to A now. Yes, they are. But there's no one here ready for them. It's a 2v3. And Killjoy has very low HP. They're going to have to play this out well as they are being pressured from behind. But good positioning from Killjoy. Could potentially find a pick if anyone decides to go here to ramp. Doesn't look like it, but could find a pick while flanking. Meme God now. Oh, Haxa finding Killjoy now. Meme God on his own. Completely swarmed. Luca with the 3 nasty bullets to the head from the classic.
And ESD, wow, really starting to change the momentum of this game. The comeback is certainly on now. As we see again, an impressive 2k from DB seems to be getting his game going here. As we see Celeste seemingly looking to go for a really eco second round, as we only see 1 ghost and then all classics. And we do see a rifle on ESD, as well as 3 specters and a ghost. And now it looks as though Team Celeste will be pushing A this time as they look to cause some damage.
Now here they go. Jake V in this ramp position, and they're not stopping, that's for sure. They are stunned. Champion is at least, but the wall, the Viper wall, to be finding Rids. It's giving them access to be with a second. Relax to be, Jesus. And fantastic play we've seen from him in these last couple rounds. Zinth finding Jake C on the eco. Jake V, sorry. And last player standing is finished off by Luca.
And there we go. We see ESD just really starting to turn this game around as soon as they've become defenders. And I do know that Celeste do prefer to defend. They are definitely a more defensive side, as we've seen so far, as they don't seem to be able to capitalize as they attack so far. And we do see the pretty much full buy from Team ESD, 3 Spectres and a couple of rifles. However, Celeste, their econ is not looking too great, as only 1 rifle, or 2 rifles even can be afforded. And then we have a classic, an Aris, and a Marshall as Team Celeste look to push B.
You do have champion on this lurk on the classic, just complete full eco. Oh, might run into the B though, and this isn't good timing. nor good positioning because he's going to be. Oh no, the B. Oh, unfortunate. Rid's finding Luke on the other side of the map in the meantime, and that is unlucky. But good reaction from the B. Now Hexa trying to find some picks through the wall. Does deal a bit of damage onto some players. Does get one. Gonna back off into CT. They still don't have control of this site. Oh, finding the planter too. Meme God is down. There's a 2v4 now. ESD is really turning the tables here. Killjoy, last player standing, found by the B, and wow, 8-7.
And yeah, as you say, really turning it around here, ESD. Really just fantastic plays from them as they've just, as soon as they've become defenders, they've looked the better team by far. As DeB, I mean, how well has he been playing since he's become a defender? He went from 6 kills to 12 kills in about 3 rounds. It's ridiculous. He's really looked good so far this half, as we see a B push from Team Celeste.
Yeah, here they go. Nice and aggressive. They run through B main, trying to find some sort of distraction on this wall, and Luca is stuck in this corner, but he does find one. Finding Rids, placing another swarm grenade down to delay this push. Does get it out. Does find another kill, traded out by Meme God, but that is big. It's a 2v4 already, just like that. And it looks like the rotate's coming in, but it's going to be taken away by DeB with the 2k again. Just completely catching them off guard and stopping that rotate.
And Celeste will be really frustrated now. They just don't seem to be able to fully penetrate the site, and they just can't seem to fully get in there, as they do get taken out really early. And it's been interesting watching DeB. I mean, as I said, he just looks incredible since the start of the half. He looks like a changed man. As we see the full buy coming out from ESD and the fairly light buy coming out from Celeste, as Celeste look to push A here.
Yeah, the aggression from DeB does find one, but he is taken down and traded by Killjoy. And that does mean there's only one player left on a backing off from heaven, but they are obviously rotating. And if Team Celeste was a bit quicker here, they would have got control of the site, but they didn't know it was so empty. And now they're all stacked here. Killjoy finding Hexa. Zinth finding Luca now, and it's a 2v4. And Jake V, last man, finds one on the site. Not sure what champion's doing that, but okay. Jake V in this one-on-one duel, found by Meme God as he headshots him, and it's a round win for Team Celeste, which is definitely positive for them. You know, this is a very close game.
And Team Celeste will be very relieved that they managed to get around win there, because it looked as though ESD could possibly have run away with it there. But yeah, those few kills in heaven really freed up sight for them, and they only had to kill Jake B, who did get one pick, but I don't think he was ever really gonna have a chance there against 3 of Team Celeste. And as we look, it's full rifle buys from both teams as Team Celeste go for B once again.
Yep, here they go. Luca taking up the same position. This might be expected, but of course the wall is there, and he's gonna back off. Which is probably quite a good idea, as they might have been expecting his positioning. And oh no, Haxa's rotating to A even. What for? The comms not coming in. Oh, and they're slowly making their way onto this site. Ooh, Jake V finding champion on mid. Good pick to completely give them control of mid, even if they don't know it. And Luca with the 2k, Exila finding 1-2, and Meme God finding Luca. What's going to be able to be done by Meme God? Low on ammo, he's getting tap fired through the smoke, trying to run away, runs out of ammo, and it's over, and it's 9-9. These rounds are just going back and forth.
And we just see the impressive defense from ESD there, really managing to just take out all of Team Celeste there quite comfortably in the end. As we see Team Celeste going for a fairly light buy, as we do see a Sheriff in there from Killjoy and a full rifle buy from ESD as Team Celeste look to push A.
Yeah, we see the wall coming in again from Exila. 2 wall off B again, but look at this aggression. Completely taking control of A main. Rids finding the B. Oh god, Killjoy finding Jake V. And it's a 5v3 as Neural Theft comes in from Rid1. Champion managed to find Haxa. It's almost over, but Exilla does catch Champion reloading for the trade. Last player standing, Exilla now in this screen CT area. Has the revive available? Is he going to make use of it? Oh, the spray is not going to work to try and find Killjoy there. Stunned, getting a utility thrown at him, and it's going to end his life.
And the breach utility coming in clutch there just manages to cause him to panic really as he gets concussed and he tries to run away, but he wasn't going to escape Team Celeste there as they just completely bombarded him with all their utility there. And we see another impressive.
And here they go for this A hit. How much aggression are they going to show? They're going to run as usual. And the V finding 1, finding 2, but he cannot find any more. Taken down by Rids. Great opening frags. His aggression that he's showing is so beneficial. And that's taken down 2 members of Team Celeste with the little winky face in the chat. Just to tilt them even more. And here they go, pushing up mid, making their way to B. There's no one there, so it's going to be an empty site, but they are definitely at an advantage for this retake, considering they do have more players. Spike goes down. Ooh, Rids. Is he going to be able to find Exilla here? Yes, he is. And is he going to be able to find anyone else in heaven? Luca completely not aware. Rids! How many kills can he get? He's on the 4k, he's on 2 HP. Expecting him not to. Oh, he's going to have to go for the ace to win this round. Now, this will be a 1v1 of the century. The defuse coming in is being stuck, potentially just to halfway. It's gone to halfway, and Haxa knows what he's doing. Doesn't get it halfway, but it does get them the round. 10-10.
Rids, I mean, that is so unlucky. He would have really wanted that ace. But he didn't manage to get to Haxa with the impressive halfway fake on the spike. And we just see it coming clutch there. And we see what looks to be a full rifle buy for both sides. And we see what looks as though it's going to be mostly Texas got unlucky last round, honestly. If Red just cuts that would have been the touch of the century, so we'll see what happens this round.
Again, Exilla's wall. And are they going to expecting this? Yeah, they know what's up. They need to destroy it, then push, and then obviously show plenty of presence by destroying it. And that is going to get some rotates coming in. Yep, there they are. But the spike is on mid right now. Champion pushing through, manages to cross onto the site. Do they know? The Lear does come in. Haxa does find him though. And meanwhile, on mid, Jake V is down. Exilla finding Meme God though, and it's 3v4 in favor. I say that, and Luca finds another, so it's a 4v2 in favor of Team ESD. Can't find Rids as he's in back sight. Spike is down though. Killjoy finding Exilla to be onto Rids, and low HP. Quite unlikely to happen. Yeah, denied by Haxa.
And then we see for the first time in a while, ESD managing to take the lead. Really, I mean, I think Rids is playing so well. However, he just seems to be getting quite unlucky here. Getting picked off, getting traded. But there you go, as we see what looks like it will be an A side push, although we do see the lurk from Champion. As we see not full buys from either side, as we do see a couple of Spectres and Bulldogs in that.
Here they go, no aggression this time from our aggressive friend Debbie. I say that, spoke too soon I guess. Trying to go for a peek, gonna check the left, finds Killjoy, completely denies the knives. Find a second water flick! The dismiss is going to get him into an awkward position. Does find 2. This man is extremely talented, and the aggression he's showing is very beneficial. And it's already, like we've seen quite a few times, 2 members just being taken down. But look at Champion's position. Is he gonna? He's not gonna go up. That could be a smart move if he catches anyone rotating through mid. But Luca is ready here for this rotate, which they are probably not. Oh, he looks away and it cost him his life. Not good. No one's gonna rotate through mid. Oh, I say that, and what's Haxa gonna do? Oh, Haxa, don't do it. Oh, the peak timing from Champion does work out for him, and it's a 3v2 retake. Technically 2v2 because we do have Champion all the way back here in CT. The res is coming back, and it's going to make it more even. And I'm making it go anyway. Jake V finding Zinth. Good pick from him. The Rolling Thunder coming in, though. It's going to stun, I believe, quite a few players. But it's not really going to help with much. They completely took over site control. The discipline, the trigger discipline from... Oh, it's going to deal him full damage. Meme God finding Jake V, though. Luca, last player. Standing. Gets into the 1v1 now. Taking the defuse. Oh, knows when to peek, and the turret finds the kill, and he's got the round. Match point to Team ESD.
And what a really, really fantastic clutch from Luca there. Fantastic discipline to get it halfway, wait for Meme God to come and just flick straight onto him as he secures the kill there. And this game is going to be really interesting. I think Celeste could pull it to overtime. However, at the moment, it looks as though ESD are going through to the finals. As we see, once again, not a full buy from both teams. As we see what will be an A push from Team Celeste.
The B aggression finds him one, traded out by Champion. This is the round that really is most important for Team Celeste. Champion gonna come into contact with Haxa, found by Haxa. That's really not good. And they do have 3 ultimates available. It's a 2v4 now. Not looking good for Team Celeste. Ooh. Zinth getting shot at from the screen's location. And from the shadow is going to be used by Jake V. Teleports onto the site. Interesting teleport. Maybe trying to cause some distress and confusion about where he's teleported to, but they're not concentrating on behind. Jake V finding Zinth, and now it's a 1v3 to keep Team Celeste in the map. Here goes Killjoy. And the thing I'm worried about is Luca being on the B side. Okay, he's ready for the rotate. He's not having... Okay, he's coming back now, looks like. They do have the spike. 38 seconds on the clock. Killjoy must be very nervous right now, as I think anyone would be.
30 seconds left.
Making the way onto the site. Gonna come into contact with Jake V. Jake V closes out map 1 out of 1 in this best of 1. And ESD come out on top against Team Celeste.
And a really, really fantastic performance from Team Celeste there. And there's not much else you can say. Well done, Team ESD. And the final tomorrow will be Team Blue Eyes against Team ESD. So please do tune in for that tomorrow. But
what a game we had! That so many. I mean, we had the ace, didn't we? We had the aggression from the B, finding all those entry frags, all the entry frags you could ever dream for. And yeah, that is really it. ESD, as you said, going into the final. But we did see Blue Eyes completely dominate Team Monolith.
Yeah, really, really impressive performance from Blue Eyes. ESD, that came a little closer, but hey, it's going to be an exciting final. Blue Eyes, of course, favourites, they always are, but who knows? It's going to be technically a Sunday night scrap tomorrow.
Yeah, and make sure to tune in with us tomorrow as we will be hosting that final. Thank you everyone so much for watching. It's goodbye from me.
And goodbye from me. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a good night.